10 awesome first date tips. It doesn't really matter whether you've been away from the dating scene for a while or if you're just beginning to dip your toes into the water for the first time. There are many methods to connect with someone and have a fantastic experience on a first date. Watch this video to the end, know all the details. Before moving ahead, make sure you subscribe to us and press the bell icon if you're into relationships and having awesome first dates. It'll help us a lot and motivate us to produce more and more content like this. Here are 10 first date tips that are applicable to both men and women and can help you look calm and confident, as well as boost the likelihood of you receiving a second date. Number 1, compliment thoughtfully. It's quite okay to tell your date, "Wow, you look terrific." However, expressing too much praise during the evening might be embarrassing. If you're concerned about coming off too hard, just compliment your date on anything other than their looks, such as their laugh, sense of humor, intellect, or amazing musical taste. Number 2, take note of your body language. Simple indications like leaning forward, establishing eye contact, and smile indicate that you are confident, open, and involved in the discussion. Crossing your arms, glancing around the room, or fidgeting, on the other hand, might make you seem bored or uneasy and give the impression that you don't want to be on the date. Number 3, on your date, take it easy. Just take a deep breath in and let yourself relax for a few seconds. It's not the purpose of a first date to figure out whether or not you want to marry the other person. Rather, it's just to find out whether or not you want to see the other person again. And that's it. Therefore, make an effort to have fun and enjoy spending time with and discovering more about the people around you. Number 4, improve your listening skills. We all like talking about ourselves, but don't assume that your date finds you as fascinating as you do. Making it all about you, on the other hand, sends the incorrect signals. On the other hand, you can't simply turn off and let your date do all the chatting. That's a prescription for disaster. The key is to listen carefully and respond properly. Number 5, keep an eye out for red flags. You should not follow the example of bulls and run headfirst into red flags just because bulls do it. When you have feelings for another person, it's much simpler to disregard the warning signs and other signs that the two of you may not be a suitable fit. It's important to pay close attention to any warning signs while you're first getting to know your date so that you can make an informed decision about how to continue. Number 6, don't avoid tough or personal topics. First date chats should ideally be lighthearted and low-key. However, if difficult themes do arise, don't feel obligated to change the subject. You want to get to know this individual, right? And see whether the two of you are a good match. And sometimes the best way to do this is to discuss more difficult things like politics, religion, family history, and other significant aspects of life. Number 7, be yourself. Dates may be nerve-wracking for some people. You have a lot to give, and choosing to date is just as much of a decision as it is for you as it is for them. There's no use in pretending to be someone you're not, since the proper person will accept your faults and shortcomings. Number 8, go with the flow. Even if you've thought of everything that might possibly make an incredible and romantic date, you shouldn't forget to allow some space for spontaneity. It is quite acceptable and even part of the fun for you and your date to reach the conclusion that getting ice cream is more enjoyable as an activity than going to an art museum. Being with someone who can remain calm and flexible under pressure is really necessary. Number 9, use of positive language. Paying attention to your language has a far wider scope than just avoiding the use of curse words. The most important thing is to watch what you say and make an effort not to be critical or negative about other people, yourself, or your own life. Words can carry with them a great deal of power and influence on individuals. On your date, you don't have to put on an act, but you should focus on using your words in a way that encourages and inspires others around you. Number 10, after your date, follow up. It's always nice to follow up after your first date and thank the other person for their time. This is also the moment to be open and honest about your feelings. It's never easy to declare that you don't see this going anywhere, but it's the right thing to do. If, on the other hand, you believe that the possibility is here, proceed one date more at a time. This brings us to the end of our video. Make sure you subscribe to Glub Human and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on any updates from us. Meet you soon. Take care.